Is this Machasek matter, Mr. Regla?
Yes, Judge.
All right. All right, this is cause number 2020-75076 in the interest of Braxton Machasek. All parties and witnesses, please unmute yourselves and raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
I do.
All right. Are you on video, Mr. Coyer?
Yeah.
There you are. All right. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Dusty Mahacek and his mother.
Sir, your name and your relationship to the child.
Dylan Cloyer, and I'm his father.
All right. And representing Attorney General.
Luis Regla.
We've got a petition to establish parent-child relationship. We're having a hearing. Do we have any stipulations?
Yes, we do, Judge. If I can read those in.
All right.
Yes, Judge. Using the genetic test results that we have in this case, parties have agreed to establish this man as the biological father of the child. Parties have agreed that Medicaid is in place and should continue going forward, that the father will pay $217 per month using minimum wage presumptions for child support beginning April 1st. Medicaid also using minimum wage. Monthly payment will be $57 a month beginning April 1st. Parties have agreed for retroactive child support in the amount of $3,835 to be paid at $70 a month beginning April 1st, and court costs as billed. The disputed issues, Judge, are surname, types of conservatorship and visitation, and non-disclosure.
Okay. What was the first part? You said conservative?
Yes, Judge. The disagreed issues are the surname,
Surname. Okay, that's the one I wanted. Her name.
conservatorship, possession and access, and non-disclosure.
All right. So far, you've heard the stipulations. Ms. Machacek, is that your agreement?
Yes.
Sorry, Mr. Coyer, is that your agreement so far?
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so the issues then are whether the child's surname is going to be changed, what type of conservatorship, what type of visitation, and whether there's going to be a non-disclosure of addresses. So let's proceed, Mr. Regla.
Thank you, Judge. I'll begin with the mother. Ma'am, what is your full name, please?
Dusty Sierra Mahacek.
All right. And at this point in time, you're requesting that the father either be denied any and all visitation or that any visits happen through the dispute resolution office so they can supervise a visit.
Yes.
Correct? And in fact, have there been any times when you've felt threatened for your life and your child's life because of Mr. Hoyer?
Yes.
And in fact, in the past, has he ever broken into your home where you live with your new fiance?
Yes.
Did he threaten you, your life, baby's life, and your fiance's life?
It was my baby and my fiance.
The baby you have with him or a different baby?
The
Thank
baby I have with him.
What did he threaten to do to you? What did he threaten to do at that time?
He came in, he grabbed Braxton, he told my fiance, if you're with my baby mama, I will kill both of you.
Do you know if this man has a weapon?
Yes.
What kind of weapon does he have?
He has a gun.
And have you ever seen him holding that gun?
No,
Has he ever threatened that he would use that gun to shoot you and your baby and your fiance?
no,
That has there been a domestic violence in addition to that day between you and this man?
yes.
Who was present the last time there was domestic violence between you two?
My fiance.
Where did it happen?
It happened at well, not my house, his house.
Who's, when you say his, who is his?
Dylan's house.
What did Dylan do?
He hit me
Where did he hit you?
on my leg.
Did you call the police that day?
No, I called him another time.
How many times has the police gone because of domestic violence between you and Mr. Coyer?
Once.
Has he ever threatened that he
Well,
would
let's
use?
find out when was that, man? You're claiming there's been domestic
I don't-
violence. When?
I don't know the exact date, but it was a year and a half ago.
All right, go ahead.
When did he break into your home with your fiance and your baby with your fiance?
It was right after that. It was a year and a half ago.
Was that the last time that there was any threats made by Mr. Coyer against you or your fiance and your other baby?
No, he followed me around my apartment a couple times.
What did he threaten to do when he was following you around?
He didn't threaten anything. I stayed in the car.
What concerns do you have if he knows where you live or where you work going forward?
I'm worried that he will hurt me or my kid.
Is the time that he broke into your home with your fiance and your baby the only time he's broken into your home?
Yes.
How did he, I'm sorry, I'll take that back. How did you get him out when he broke into your house?
My fiance told him that he needed to leave, and I called the cops.
Now, how did he break
hear the
into,
end of
how
that.
did he break into the house?
It was unlocked, and I guess he just walked in.
Okay.
I didn't hear you said you called the cops?
Yes.
Was Mr. Coyer still there when the cops arrived?
He ran from the cops.
Okay. As far as you know, is there any criminal case open right now against Mr. Coyer?
No.
Okay. And as going forward, though, you're requesting to be appointed sole managing conservator. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In addition to what you've already testified about, what other reason would you have to want to be appointed as sole conservator of this child?
That's the main reasons. It's for his safety, and I've been doing everything the past 2 years.
And going forward, you're requesting non-disclosure, correct?
Yes.
And what about the last name of the child in this case? What are you requesting the last name be going forward?
I want my last name.
You don't want Braxton to have Mr. Coyer's name in any way?
Yes, sir.
And any additional reason you want to give for that?
Just because I've been doing everything. I'm the one that's been here the whole time for everything, and I think he should deserve to have my last name.
Should the court grant some kind of visit schedule, would you be requesting supervised visits at the dispute resolution office in Harris County?
Yes.
You think that would be the best interest of your child so this man doesn't go to where your home is and threaten you again with guns or your life or anyone else's life?
And it would be the safety for my child. for the safety.
You think all those things would be in your child's best interest?
Yes.
Judge, I'll pass this witness.
Mr. Coyer, do you have any questions of Ms. Matichak?
Questions for her?
Yes, exactly. Right now, you have an opportunity to ask her questions. I'm going to let you have an opportunity to say something, but right now, she's on the witness stand. You can ask her questions.
I don't need to ask any questions.
Okay. Mr. Regla.
Judge, I'm sorry, I do have a follow-up question for the mother, then I'll repass her after that.
All right.
And ma'am, did Mr. Coyer ask you to have an abortion?
Yes.
And what did you tell him when he asked for the abortion?
No.
Did he threaten to do anything if you follow through and have this baby?
No.
Judge, I'll pass the witness.
All right, Mr. Coyer, again, do you have any questions?
No,
All
no,
right,
sir.
Mr. Regla, go ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Coyer, one more time, what's your full name, please?
My full name,
Yes.
Dylan Chase Coyer.
As far as the last name goes, what are you asking for the last name of your child?
I'm asking if he can have my last name or both. I'm okay with him having both names.
What guns do you own?
I don't own any. I've never purchased one. I don't even hold guns. I'm not around them ever.
You've never even held a gun?
I have, but not like Boy Scouts.
So about the breaking into her home, did that ever happen?
No, sir. I actually I can
You've never been
explain.
to the home of where she lives with her fiance and her other baby?
I went to the apartment, but with permission.
You were invited there?
Me and my mom were arguing, and I
You
got
have to
kicked
listen
out.
to my question, sir.
I'm sorry.
You were invited there by this woman?
Yes, by her.
So the break-in didn't happen because she asked you to
No,
be there.
sir.
Did you ever threaten the life of her fiance and her other baby?
No,
That never happened either.
no,
You ever ask her for an abortion of Braxton?
no. When she told me,
Objection
I cried.
non-responsive, Judge, after no.
Sir?
Okay, the answer to that is yes or no. You never asked her to have an abortion, is that correct?
No, sir.
And did you ever threaten her?
No,
Never any domestic violence.
no, sir.
You're saying she's lying about everything she just testified to.
Yes, sir.
Judge, I'll pass as witness.
Ms. Matichak, do you have any questions of Mr. Coyer?
No, sir.
Well, this is just impossible to figure out, so it's going to be transferred.
With mediation, Judge,
I'm sorry?
you're saying it's going to be referred to district court?
Yes. This is the 310th District Court.
Let me check one more time, Judge. Yes, I believe it is.
All right, this matter is transferred to the 310th District Court and DRO mediation is ordered. Anything further?
No, Judge. Maria, if they can be put into separate rooms, we'll have Arnold follow up and speak to them what happened.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, I believe Sharma, Ms. Kavi, will have a hearing or an approach for you in just a bit.
Will you accept that notice? Yes.
What's wrong with it?
It says it's delivered
To an agent for final delivery. Well, yeah, there hasn't been delivery.
She found an answer.
Tiara. Well, what are we doing today? Against who?
Against mom.
Okay, this is Mother Tiara. And yeah. Good afternoon. This is cause number 2021-62240 in the interest of Isaiah and De'Ara Curry. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir, please state your name and your relationship to these children.
Deatrius Curry, and I'm the father of both.
All right, and representing the Attorney General's office.
Peter Sharma for the state, Your Honor.
Court will note that the custodial parent Tiara Shashawn Cannon is not present. She was personally served on October 8th, 2021 at 2:18 p.m. She appears she filed an answer and requested a court hearing on September 13th, 2021. She was given notice of this Zoom hearing by certified mail return receipt requested at, I assume, the address where she was served, because there's just address on file on the
But she's still staying the
service.
same. She's still staying the same address, 18200.
Where does she live, sir?
18200 Westfield Place Drive,
All right,
1222.
all right. So the court will note that she was given notice of this hearing. She has not presented herself today. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
That is correct, Your Honor. And I tried to follow up with a phone call with the phone number that she provided in her answer, and that phone number is now disconnected, Your Honor.
All right, we'll proceed.
Yana, can I tell you something?
What is that, sir?
She texted me this morning and asked me was I appearing for the court.
All right. So let's proceed.
Yes, Judge. I would like to call DeKendris Curry.
All right.
Mr. Curry, who are you currently married to?
Tiara Cannon.
And what year were you married and in which state?
We was married in 2019 in Junction City, Kansas.
And when did you all separate?
We all separated in Houston, Texas, the beginning of this year. They want to say around March.
And you have 2 children, is that correct?
Correct.
And both children were born of the marriage?
Correct.
What are the names of your children?
De'Ara Curry and Isaiah Curry.
And who do the children live with?
They live with the mom, but we both split the custody.
And how do you split the custody currently?
Well, when I get them for a couple, like for like a month or two, and then they go back home for like a month or two, and then they come back. But I keep Isaiah Curry longer.
You keep Isaiah Curry longer with you? And would you, are you asking the court to establish a parental relationship between you and both children, but naming you as the managing conservator of Isaiah Curry?
Correct.
And you're asking the court to put the mom, Tiara Cannon, as the primary managing conservator of De'Ara Curry.
Correct.
And
Wait a
how are
minute.
the
Wait a minute. You're asking that the mother be appointed managing conservator. Is that correct, sir?
Correct for De'Ara.
For De'Ara. Are we talking about a
Yes,
split
sir.
custody
Because-
situation here? No, I'm not gonna
Yes, sir.
hear this.
Because
No,
because-
I'm not gonna hear this.
Okay, Judge, are you wanting us to transfer it to the district court?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to order mediation as well, Judge?
Yes, I'll answer. This is the 311th District Court.
Yes, Judge, it's at 311.
All right, transfer to the 311th District Court and DRO mediation is ordered. Anything further?